Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about persevering when times get tough. So recently I finished my newest children's book. It's called You're a Star, Superhero Big Brother, written and illustrated by yours truly, Leslie Marie Fatlin. It's being sold online at Amazon.com. Let me show you a couple of pages. To get this book done, I had to make so much of an effort. I had to persevere. And I want to tell you all a little bit about what happened. So every year I look forward to doing a book table setup. And there's this lovely director that lets me come to her school every year around Christmas time to set up a table and sell my books. She's so gracious, and I appreciate her so much. So every year I try to at least have one new children's book available to sell at my book table setup. So last year I started brainstorming about this book. I've got another book. It's called You're a Star, Superhero Big Sister. And so I truly wanted to make sure I had a You're a Star, Superhero Big Brother to go along with it for the book table setup. So last year I came up with the idea. I drew a couple sketches. Several months ago I put the sketches down on paper in a more refined way, put some text with it, and then the time started coming closer to the book table setup. It was about 2 or 3 months out, and I knew it was time to really finish things up. But that's when things got really tricky. My old MacBook Pro, as some of you may know, it's been dying for years, but I've been avoiding getting another one because I just didn't, we don't have the money to spend. I didn't want to spend the money, but it was over 12 years old. And so when I was trying to download InDesign on my old MacBook Pro, it just didn't work. I needed updated software that the old MacBook wouldn't accept. And so we finally had to bite the bullet and get a new refurbished MacBook Pro. And so we did that. And finally I finished my drawings. I finished the text. I inputted it all in InDesign. And when it came time to print everything, our printer broke down. So last minute, I had to get a new printer. And while all of these things were happening, we had some unexpected visitors for 2 weeks straight. And this really slowed things down for me. Not only was I helping with my mom part-time as she's sick, and I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 really busy girls. It took a miracle, I feel, for me to get this book done. The last 2 weeks that I had to get the book done, my sisters came in town, and I was just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get this done? And so I just ended up staying up all night for a few nights, and I got the book done. I got it after we bought a new printer. I did my checks, sent everything to be checked, do the final checks, and the book got printed on time, and I had it ready for my book table setup. I even shocked myself with that. So I'm telling that story because sometimes it can feel like there's no way we'll get something done. But if we just use a little bit of lateral thinking and give ourselves a moment to figure things out, a lot of times there is a solution to our problem. Yes, we had visitors in town, and yes, that made things extra difficult, but I am a very tired mom, so I'm used to sleepless nights. And so I just spent a couple of nights finishing things up. we did have to replace the computer. We did have to replace the printer. But these were things that needed to get replaced anyway. And those refurbished computers really save a lot of money, and it's been working like a dream. So to anyone who's in the market for a new computer, may I suggest a refurbished computer? Back in the day when I got my first refurbished computer, the sales associate I was talking to was telling me about how the refurbished computers are even better than the new computers because all the kinks have been worked out. And I've found that to be true. I love a refurbished computer, and they save a ton of money. But in closing, when we persevere and stay steadfast in the tough times, we can get things done, especially if it matters to us, right? Especially if it means something to us to get that thing accomplished. And for me, this meant the world to me to get this accomplished. So sometimes as a stay-at-home mom, I feel desperate. I feel like there really isn't any time for me to accomplish my goals, work on things that really matter to me. Of course, I'm proud to be a mom of two beautiful girls. And of course, I'm proud to be able to help my mom part-time. But sometimes I feel like there's no time to get other things done. But with a little patience and thinking about different ways things could be accomplished, they got done. And here I am with my 14th children's positive character book. It's all done, online for sale, Amazon.com. And actually soon I will be reading my stories all over again, reposting them up here, because these books mean a lot to me, and they mean a lot to the kids. They're all about positive character, teaching children about being kind, helpful, steadfast, showing reverence. And they're just a positive message overall. And that's why I work so hard to get them done. And that's why I work so hard to try to get one out every year. Anyway, so that's all in this video today. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, bye.